After teaching piano to hundreds of students online, one of the questions I hear the most is, what should I play with my left hand? I already play the chords with my right hand, so what am I supposed to do with the left? And here's the truth. Your left hand doesn't have to be complicated to sound amazing. If you just know a few simple patterns, you can create a rich, emotional accompaniment in seconds, no matter what song you're playing. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 beautiful left hand patterns you can start using right away to make your playing sound more full, beautiful, and professional. And if you'd like to have the sheet music of this video to get those patterns, you can get it for free down below in the description. Alright, so to share these patterns, I'm going to be using the chord progression, the 1, 3, 4, 5 in G major. So the chords we have are G major, G, B, and D. Then we have B minor, so it's B, D, and F sharp. We have C major, C, E, and G, and we have D major, so it's D, F sharp, and A right here. So the focus of this video is going to be on the left hand, but I'm still going to be playing the chords on the right hand. And let me show you the chord inversion I will be using to play those chords. So the G major is going to go all the way here because we need space for the left hand. So it's going to be G, B, and D. Then B minor, we're going to go right here. So F sharp, B, and D. C major is going to go right here. So G, C, and E. And D major, this one. So it's F sharp, A, and D. So just to be sure, start just practicing those chords with those chord inversions so you get comfortable before we get into the left hand. All right, let's dive into pattern number 1 for the left hand, and it sounds like this. Alright, so this pattern is great because it adds movement in your left hand. So let's take a look at what's happening. I'm using this formula of 1, 5, 1 to play those arpeggios. This is a very common, we all do use those arpeggios as a piano player, and it's the root, the fifth, and the root. And what we're doing here is we're playing 8 notes, and it allows us to actually just keep playing the last 2 notes of this pattern to keep the rhythm going. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just like this. And it's the same idea on each chord. So when we go to B minor, we're going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because the 1 is B, the 5th is F sharp, and we're going to the octaves of 1 just like this. All right. And you can also add the sustain pedal. It works great with those patterns. There you go. On C major, C, G, and C. And then on D major, it's D, A, and D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and back right here. Alright, so this is it for the pattern number 1. Simple, beautiful, and it adds so much to your playing. Now for pattern number 2, it sounds like this. Alright, so for this pattern, I'm playing quarter note on the right hand, so it's easier for you to understand what's happening on the left. So because we're going to be using some syncopation and a beat to play on the left to add those movements. So same chord, just add quarter note here. And on the left, we start the same way. We have 1, 5, 1, but this one is going to be tied to the next one, and then we play the up, hold it, and we play the up. So we're basically playing 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. On B minor, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and there you go. All right, easy. We're always using just the same notes here for now. Let's try this with the right hand. So the right hand keeps the tempo here with the quarter note, and the left goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So we have this alternating pattern here that we're using. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and B minor, same thing. Just like this. Alright, I just want to pause this lesson for a second. I recently learned a fun fact about the channel. Around 83% of the views come from people who aren't subscribed yet. That means most of you watching right now aren't subscribed, and you're missing out on weekly content just like this. So, if you're finding value here, please hit that subscribe button and join the community. It will help me reach more keyboard players just like you. Alright, pattern number 3 goes like this. Awesome, so this one is kind of a variation of the previous one, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to hold the left, and we're only going to be playing a quarter note on the 4th beat of the bar. And it goes like 1 and 2, 3, so you hold this one, 4, like this. Alright, so it's 1 and 2, 3, 4, then B minor, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, like this one. Pattern number 4 sounds like this. Alright, I love this pattern because it's actually adding some kind of a melody in the left hand because we're adding just one more note before we're moving to the next chord. So what's happening on the left? We are still starting with 1-5-1. We're holding this one, but instead of playing the same note again, we're going to be playing the next one. And this one is actually the add 9. And this is why it's so pretty, because it's creating this movement before going to the minor chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for B minor, same pattern here, 3. For this one, instead of using the note just above it, I'm using D. Why? Because it won't sound good if I'm just using C, or if I'm just using C sharp in our case here. So this is why I'm just going for B. Safe note, this is a 3rd, so I'm adding something here, one more note, but this one in this case is actually the 3rd. So it's, and then to C, we can go to D, which is the 9 again, and D major. Same thing, going to E for the 9 right here. All right, so one more time. Awesome, now for pattern number 5, and it sounds like this. pattern is great for big ballads, and you definitely need to use the sustain pedal to make this one happen. If you don't, it's just gonna sound a bit weird not having the sustain in the back here. So what's happening? Right hand holding the chords, super simple, but the left hand though is creating a big movement. So what we're doing is we're playing the octaves on the bottom here, and then we go all the way here to play the chords. The magic here to make this pattern works is that the chord you play on your left needs to be around the middle C. Don't go and play a chord here. It's not gonna work out. It's gonna sound messy and muddy. You really want to keep your chords around the middle C as much as possible. So we have G going here. So it's again G major. So we do it twice. Then for B, we go play the octave here, and then we go all the way here to play F sharp, B, and D on the top here. So you stay around the middle C twice. And then C, we go here using G, C, and E twice. And D, we go right here using F sharp, A, and D again, like that. All right. So with the right hand, whatever you play, you can even play like a big chords right here, adding the octaves if you like, but it goes like B minor, C, by the way, it doesn't have to be the same chord inversion as what you're playing on your right. It's still the same note, so it's gonna work out. All right, thank you for watching. And if you've learned anything valuable from this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. All right, bye for now.